Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to tune in to another exciting interview. We have another great leader on the call with us this evening. He's definitely a strong leader in the on our team in the creators of wealth. He has a lot of information that he's going to share, and he just wants to share his testimony and what the system is actually going to do for him and his experience and so forth. And so at this time, I'd like to take the time to introduce Mr. Chris Jackson. Mr. Chris Jackson, are you there?
Yes, I am, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you taking the time out on with your busy schedule. I know you got 1,000 things to do, but I appreciate you taking the time to tune in and share with the listening audience on how KOW and PayCation is actually going to impact your life and the people that have actually joined your team. But if you can kind of share a little bit with the audience, basically about what you're doing, a little bit about you, and what you were doing prior to creators of wealth.
Thank you, Tracy. My name is Chris Jackson, and I'm originally from Oklahoma. I'm Okie from Muskogee. I just thank God for creators of wealth. I now live in the Low Country here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. And before KOW, I've been working 9 to 5ers, 8 to 5ers, 7 to 7, different fields of industry and work. And for the last 3 years, I was a cook with Olive Garden restaurants, and just multiple hours. And I have no regret. It's been an awesome experience and awesome skill set. But when I was introduced to the Creators of Wealth team and was able to talk with some very strong mentors and Mr. Motivated Satchel and Mr. Mumford and my spiritual and God sister and Pastor Helen Gates, who was a part of a strong team with them in the past, and been introducing them a couple of years back. It was exciting. I did not expect this company to grow so fast, and it's the travel industry that we're talking about, and it is amazing. I travel. I am a writer from Oklahoma. I live in South Carolina, and I usually deal with Priceline and nameyownprice.com and things of that nature when I was traveling before. But now with KOW, and wow, is all I can say, just the blessing it has begun to just open in my life. Like I said, I'm a 38-year-old young man, and life is just wide open. It's an awesome journey ahead, and I just thank God for it.
Okay. Now, as far as your journey and your quest. Now, did you ever anticipate that you were going to do a business like like PayCation, or team with a group of people like KOW?
No, I did not. I had always wanted to go in business for myself, and I'm an ordained pastor and ordained minister, and I love to help people, and I never thought that it would be at this level in the travel industry, and with this awesome team, KOW, that I would definitely be in business for myself now. And it is amazing. I've done direct sales in my life, and I've had success. I've sold Dodge, Chrysler, Cadillac, and GM products of cars in the past, and it was just amazing how direct and helping people get into the vehicle or their dream car and be able to make moves and go forth. The smile on their face made a smile on mine. And never in a million years did I think I will be a part of a thing this awesome, with an awesome opportunity that we offer and even get to enjoy ourselves, and that's travel.
And one thing that I think that's even bigger is the fact that you said you sold cars and things like that, and you definitely want to make people happy or whatever. But one of the things that kind of distinguishes what we do compared to selling cars or selling TVs or selling furniture is the fact that we have something that we can help people save money in an industry that we think that a lot of people are going to participate in, but at the same time they got the same opportunity. Whereas, selling the car, you really can, give them a good deal and make them smile, but after they leave the lot, they really aren't able to make any money. Whereas with what we're doing, we're actually able to, impact their lives, not just by giving them, an opportunity to save, but to actually to begin to better understand and change their mindset and move forward in their life with the business of their own and enjoy the benefits that they have. So that's one thing that I think is exciting also about it. Now, with you being in sales, you definitely had to operate with a plan and have a goal and kind of stay focused. So how was setting goals and and sometimes I know how sales is because I've been in sales as well, and sometimes you might not make a sale, but sometimes people get discouraged and they let that weigh on them, and that'll affect their future production. So what kept you going?
Well, what kept me going was live to see another day. 10 no's, definitely out of 10 no's, one yes is coming. That's just the kind of way I kept looking at it. I don't care if I get 10 doors slammed in my face. I know another yes is coming. So what kept me going was just the fact that all the ones I was able to help before, and even just my family and just the support I got around me, and that's what's awesome about KOW as well. It's just that I had an awesome support team, and then with Ken, I love what we do at KOW. We do personal development and reading books and things of that nature. So what kept me going even then before this awesome team was books. I love to read. I love the Bible. I study the Word regularly. Just scriptures and just different things of inspiration and encouragement just kept bubbling up out of me to keep on pressing forward. And success kept coming, even therefore after that, even through the trials and tribulation. And I set a goal every week. If I can contact so many people in a day, and whatever my schedule was for the week, I would take that time and I would do time management and just begin to direct things toward even past customers, and just when I was in the car selling business, and I would just call those that I had made happy and get referrals and just check up on them. And it was amazing how the momentum continued to flow, and I just continued to just strongly press forward.
Right, and that's definitely what. But now, as far as that kind of kept you going, and that was your routine. But for people that are just kind of hearing it for the first time, or that they might be hesitant because it might be new to them, what would you want to kind of share with them, especially when it comes to we're teamed and partnered with some powerful companies. So therefore, those companies wouldn't, merge or join with us or partner with us if it wasn't a reputable, package, prior to. So, what would you share, or what would you say with somebody that's, kind of on the fence and kind of, debating on whether this is a good move for them or not?
Well, I would tell that person or that group of people that don't hesitate. Don't. It is an awesome, awesome company. It is an excellent move. They have an awesome, awesome team around them. We're a family at KOW. Not only that, the companies that are partnered is like Priceline, and everyone is familiar with them. Also, Carnival Cruise, which is right here. We have the Fantasy right here in Charleston, South Carolina. They're with us. They're in Fly Cruise Line. We have Disney Cruise Line with us. Multiple of the airlines. We have FunJet. God, it's just so many that we can name. It's just, it's amazing, and we're growing every week. Just training is amazing. It's like we're never alone. We can learn. We have information and knowledge for that newcomer to not be hesitant. You will succeed. Someone is going to step by step walk with us. It's a journey together that we walk on day by day, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day plans, and then eventually 6 months to a year. And it's just amazing. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate. I mean, it's awesome. It's just awesome.
Right. Well, definitely. Now, now that you're a part of KOW, and I'm sure after you started meeting different people on the team, after you started reading the books and things like that, how has that impacted your life since you since you now how long you haven't been in the loop long. So how did it impact, and what was your aha moment that made you go ahead and decide to get on board?
I've been in this with the KOW family now for about 2 months. And the aha moment was I was actually listening to one of the mastermind calls that we talk on every morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we was discussing a particular book. And the aha moment was I heard so many powerful testimonies. And I began to see myself. And I'm like, I can see myself this year in business for myself, helping many people. And I can see it happen. And here's an opportunity in my state. What am I going to do with it? And I begin to not just pray about it, not just think about it, I begin to act on it. And ever since I stepped out on faith and made that move, wow, momentum, awesome, positive people all around me. Negativity doesn't show its face around. It has been amazing. It has been an amazing journey thus far, and I'm looking for great and more mightier things to come.
Well, I got to congratulate you. And if with being involved for a couple months, and you've already had the positive results that you've had, and gotten a lot of people on your team, and already gone levels up. I want to definitely congratulate you, because the thing is, KOW is good, the program is good, but it still takes that person to actually act on the information, and so I definitely want to commend you for doing that. Now, if you've accomplished things in a short period of time, what do you see happening within your business in the next 2 years if you've already been productive in a matter of months? Because it's not a hard system to be a part of.
I see a mighty, awesome group of people on my team, and I see us not taking no for an answer, and not. I keep saying the word "not" for a reason. I don't see us not being able to accomplish anything we put our heads to. I see us accomplishing everything we want to do. I see a lot of traveling in our future, a lot of enjoying, and a lot of just changing people's lives with this awesome opportunity, and then telling them to come on in and join this whole huge, awesome family all around the globe, especially around and across the U.S. with KOW, and just come a part of this family and begin to make the greatest impact of their life that they can ever have together with us, and just continue to grow.
Because we are definitely headed in the right direction, because like they said on the conference call the other day, we are headed in the direction of being a household name in the travel industry, and there's not another company out there that's actually doing that, and with the network of people and travel agents and directors and things of that nature, like us. And so I'm really excited on being a part of it. And now we're about to come to the end of the interview, and definitely, Chris, you're definitely a great person to talk to. Concern, what do you have? And new members that are just coming on board that may not have had the success that you've had. Do you have any suggestions for them, or just in case they're scared, or kind of get them to kind of think about their why, or whatever?
Yes, I will tell their guests first, begin to just relax, calm, just stay calm. Take it one day at a time. Take it one moment at a time. Read more. Begin to study. We got a few books that, as they looking at the screen, Rich Dad Poor Dad, awesome book. Begin to read. We're right now reading Instinct by Bishop T.D. Jakes. I advise them to get their Kindle or get Kindle for their PC or whatever the device they got, and begin to build up their library. And don't be afraid to reach out to us, the team, especially those who are very strong and successful. Don't be afraid to tell them the questions or the doubts or whatever the fear is that you have. Be honest with yourself, and then be honest with us, your team. And take a closer look by just taking an examine of ourselves every day, and speak positive and encouraging words out loud to yourself every day before you step into the day, and spend a couple of hours in your business. The only reason why it won't work is if you don't work it.
Absolutely. Now, as far as the members, what would you suggest? I mean, would you suggest them to go ahead and get certified, or tune into webinars, or
Yes.
what would be a good
Every
start
night
for?
we'll have a webinar at 9 p.m., which is thewebinar.com. It'll be probably posted at the end of the slideshow. I would tell them to just tune in every day. Tune in to the KOW if they're not aware. Our 9 to 10 a.m. mastermind call. Listen to the different testimonies and the encouraging impact it's doing on our lives for the book. And then whoever their upline is, whoever invited them into this family, or whoever gave them the opportunity just to listen to this, even if they're not a part of the family yet, continue to ask questions and continue to seek those answers and then act on it. I would tell a person not only just get the answers and ask the questions, then to begin to step out on faith and do it themselves. And it's amazing. It's amazing.
Right.
I'm excited about what's to happen and what's to come in the next few days, few months, and the next few years.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the interview for right now. We'll be interviewing Mr. Chris Jackson again, hopefully sometime soon. Mr. Jackson, you'll be available again sometime soon, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay, great. Well, in the meantime, like he was saying, we do have a webinar that happens every day, Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, and 6 o'clock Pacific. And the webinar that you will go to is www.theteamwebinar.com. You'll be able to tune in, listen live to some of the leaders of the team and of the organization. Mr. Jackson's, if you wanted to listen in or visit his website to begin to travel and or become a member of PayCation, you can visit www.chrisjackson77.paycationonline.com, or you can go to www.chrisjackson77.paycation.com to get more information. And again, my name is Tracy, and I can be reached at 423-208-1225. Mr. Jackson, you want to leave your phone number?
Yes, they can reach me at area code 704-890-0662.
And just in case they didn't have a pen, could you run that one more time?
It is 704-890-0662.
All right. Well, like I say, I really do appreciate you taking the time to tune in. We're definitely heading in the right direction, and I am really excited. And for anyone that has any other questions or would like to be a member of our KOW team, and if you were already a part of the team and you wanted to get interviewed as well, you can reach me at the same number, 423-208-1225. And I also have a website that you can visit. You can send me a message, and we can schedule a time, or you can follow me on Twitter. All right? And in the meantime, here's a little information. Basically, it's just a follow-up of the Creators of Wealth webinar, that 267-279-9000 with the PIN number 946914 is the number that you could dial in if you weren't able to be in front of the computer at that time, but you did want to hear more information about it. You can listen in as well. We have audio, and also we have the creatorsofwealth.com website where you can actually find out more where events are actually occurring, because we got a lot of events going on nationwide, and depending on your city, we'll probably come into a city near you. And we also have a Facebook group. I need to make it more available on the screen, but it's www.facebook.com/groups/creators of wealth. All right? And like I say, I really do appreciate you, Mr. Jackson. And until next time, you got any last words?
No, just join and come on and be a part of this awesome movement. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll talk to you next time.